Thanks for reminding me. Okay, Dynamite, we have a poster with the different names of the dinosaurs from A to Z, and we're going to need you guys to shout out the letters of the alphabet in order, okay? Very good. Here we go. Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Garanthosaurus, Deinonychus, Enonosaurus, Fabosaurus, Gallimimus, Hagridon, Iguanodon, Jaconosaurus. Hey everybody, it's time for a chorus. Hey, 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 come along with me. Choo, 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 choo. This is how we memorize dinosaurs A to Z. Cantrosaurus, Hemiosaurus, Megalosaurus, Nodosaurus, Oinonomamus, Moralosaurus, Iguanosaurus, Raptidon, Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex. What time is it? Time for a chorus. Hey, 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 come along with me. Choo, 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 choo. This is how we memorize dinosaurs A to Z. Give me a U. Utah Raptor, Velociraptor, W, Wanonosaurus, X, Exonosaurus, Y, Yanchuanosaurus, Z, Ziganosaurus, Ziganosaurus, dances in the chorus. Hey, 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 come along with me. Choo, 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 choo. This is how we memorize dinosaurs A to Z. This is how we memorize dinosaurs A to Z. Go ahead, take it. This is how we memorize dinosaurs A to Z. The best one being T for T-Rex. Give Dynamite a big hand, everybody. Woo! Thank you. All right, we're going to do my theme song right now. It's called the KindPower Twist. And your part goes like this. KindPower! KindPower! Here's your vocal part. Baba Shiba, Baba Baba Shiba. Baba Shiba, Baba Baba Shiba. All right, if there's any kids that want to come down here on stage, bring your parent or the adult that you came with so we can manage the crowd control here. But come on down to the stage. Come on down. You can be on this stage right here or up on the stage. Everybody start doing the twist. Well, I know when you dance and it goes like this. Baba Shiba, Baba Baba Shiba. They are the dance of the KindPower Twist. Baba Shiba, Baba Baba Shiba. You like it? Like this, the KindPower Twist. Baba Shiba, Baba Baba Shiba. Turn around, and go up. Raise the roof, go down, push it down. Turn around, and go up, and go down. Turn around and round and up and down and march 2, 3, kick, march 2, 3, jump. Everybody go down low, or as low as you can go. Twist your way up. Put your hands over your head. Give me an I love you sign and a peace sign. And say, KindPower! Hey, 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 KindPower Twist, let's dance again. Turn around, and go up, and go down. Turn around, and go up. Everybody go down low. Twist your way up. Make the letter K with your body for kid power and kindness. And say, kid power! Kid power! Hey, 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 the kid power twist. Great job. Part of Kid Power is about spreading the love. We need more love in the world. Can I get an amen to that? A lot more love. So give me an L. Give me an O. Give me a B. Give me an E. But you're doing it big. I like it. We got big love here. Give me a big L. Big O. Big B. This is my favorite. Big E. You are in my show. You are so invited in my show. All right. Okay, we're gonna feature Enzo and Sophie on this one. We're gonna start off with little L's. Ready?
Now it's all the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you are talking of. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, love, please don't break it. Love was made me and you.
Give Enzo a hand. That's his first time soloing on that song. Now we're going to just change the key a little bit. We're going to change we're just really going to fill our hearts with love right now. We're going to feel love for our families, for the people that we came with. Let's give each other a big hug right now. Give each other some big love. And we're very thankful for the city of St. Louis Park and Rec, and Lisa Abernathy over here that invited us. Let's give Lisa a hand. We're so glad that she invited us to come back. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for all that you guys do. What a beautiful park you have here at Wolf Park, Wolf Veteran Memorial Park. So now we got some big L, everybody, and the big O, and the big E. She's going to the University of Minnesota in Duluth, and she's a music major, can you tell? She's awesome. She's been a Kid Power kid since she was about your age. And so have the boys as well. It's fun. We've been working together for a long time, and I always like giving them an opportunity to shine. We got to let these kids shine. Am I right, parents? That's right, grandparents. How many grandparents in the house? We honor you, grandparents, our elders. There's so much to learn from you. Boys and girls, take time and get to know your grandparents. Ask them stories. Have them share their wisdom with you. It's a precious thing. We are going to do, I'm listening to Shannon. She's playing a song. You know what the name of that song is? It's the Hokey Pokey. Actually, it was on the flip side of the 45. The chicken dance on one side and the Hokey Pokey on the other. let's get this hokey pokey going. We're gonna get our right arm ready, and after each one, we're gonna yell, KidPower, because KidPower is the power to be kind. Here we go. You put your right arm in, you put your right arm out, you put your right arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. KidPower. Left arm, you put your left arm in, you put your left arm out, you put your left arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. KidPower. Right foot. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. KidPower. Left foot. Put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. KidPower. Now we're going to put our heads in. Inside of our heads. Inside of our heads. What's your name? Brianna. What is inside of our head? Smartness. And what makes us smart? What's that called inside your head? Our brain. And our brain helps us to think about things, right? And we should always be thinking about the kind thing. So, we're going to put our heads in, and that's a reminder to think kindness. Here we go. Put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. KidPower. Okay, is this your brother? Come here, buddy. What's your name, bud? Isaac. What is that thing inside of your mouth that helps you to lick an ice cream cone?
Tongue.
Your tongue. And if we're going to put our tongue in, then our tongue is going to remind us that every word that rolls off of our tongue should be a word of kindness. So can you help me out with this one, Isaac? And everybody, would you all please repeat after me? Please. Thank you. You're welcome. How can I help? Will you be my friend? I love you. Those are all words of kindness. Thank you, Isaac. Way to go, buddy. And as a big sister, brother, that's really cool. You siblings, high five. I love it. This makes parents very happy when siblings get along. All right, so we're going to put our tongue in. There's one more thing that we're going to put in, and this is what moms and dads, our nannies, grandmas and grandpas do for us, boys and girls, every day. They put their whole self in. Am I right, adult? A lot of sacrifices they make. So boys and girls, let's put our whole kind KidPower self in. Here we go. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. KidPower. Do the whole hokey pokey. You do the whole hokey pokey. You do the whole hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. Yeah. All right. Good job on the hokey pokey, everybody. We're going to do another original song about a very gentle, misunderstood creature. It's a nocturnal animal, so that means it comes out when? At nighttime. Here in Minnesota, we have 8 different species of this animal. All over the world, there's over 1,000 different species. They eat a lot of different things, from fruits to frogs to fish to insects. What do you think? A possum? That's a good guess. A what? A bat. That's what this is. It's called the famous bat rap song and dance. And here's your oh, hi, buddy. Hi. This is my friendly neighbor. Don't feel alarmed. This is not real. Okay, just a puppy. But he's very friendly. And here in Minnesota, our bats eat about 500 mosquitoes an hour. In the tropical rainforest, they help to pollinate tropical fruit and nut trees. How many like bananas? How many of you like papayas, mangoes, figs? How many of you like chocolate? Yeah. Guess who helps to help those trees to grow? The bat. So I love bats. And I am a naturalist. I used to work at the Minnesota Zoo, travel around doing the Zoo Mobile for about 10 years. And in just a little bit, I'm going to bring out a couple of my animal friends. But first, let's do this song. Everybody take your right arm and flap it across your body. Grab your left shoulder. Okay? Now take your left arm, flap it across your body, grab your right shoulder. So now we're pretending to be a bat. Now we're going to flap our arms or our wings. And now wrap them. So now we're doing the bat wrap. We're going to do a hop and a clap, clap. Now the kids are going to, we're going to show you how to do this when the time comes to dance. But your vocal part goes like this. So get a little attitude, or what I like to call batitude. I know it's bad. And everybody say, whoop, whap, rap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoop, whap, rap. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, whap, rap. Very good. And we're gonna feature Enzo on this one for the famous bat rap song and dance. Listen closely. You're gonna hear the bats flying in. Here they come.
You a story that'll make you go top from your laugh and grab to the kids on your lap. Solving the problem of generational gap. Listen, everybody loves to do the back rap. Just your arms up in the air and you wave them around without a care. You look and you see the people stare, but they do it too. Give them a dare, the back rap. Go back rap. On the wing, mosquitoes, bats, no see 'em things, flying mammals of the night, we are the kings. When we hang together, we love to sing the bat rap. The bat rap. The bat rap. Pollinate the tropical fruit and nut trees, kinda like our friend, the industrious bee. I think by now, you would probably agree there's nothing as hip or amazing as me, your friendly neighborhood bat. The bat rap. Let me hear you say it now. The bat rap. The bat rap. Sing it. The bat rap. And your left arm. Flap them, and you wrap them, and a hop, clap, clap. Take your right arm, and your left arm, and you flap them, and you wrap them, and a hop, clap, clap. The back rap. Wrap them, and a hop, clap, clap.
Great job, Enzo. Are we having fun yet? Good. Well, I want to bring out. We're gonna do one one more song, This Land Is Your Land, with a big sing-along. We've got instruments for a lot of the kids, so boys, would you hand out the instruments? We've got shakers and... He's just going to pour them on the ground. You guys just grab an instrument and then stand up and be part of our band here. We're going to celebrate this great country because 4th of July is coming up. And we're going to celebrate this great country and the freedoms that we have. Verse just for Minnesota. We're proud to live here in Minnesota, from the St. Croix Valley over to Dakota, from the Iowa border up to Manitoba. 10,000 lakes for you and me. Here we go. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California. Shake it, don't break it, baby. One more time. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Wow, what a band. Okay, we're taking you all on the road. Okay, now it's time to bring out the animals. And thanks for playing with the toys and putting them away. Thank you, everybody. That's excellent. Way to put the toys away. I love it. Do you clean up around the house like this too? Sometimes. Okay, if you guys want to come up nice and close up here, you're going to get a real good view of our animals. Animals? What? Yeah, this is the bonus part. We want to make sure you get your money's worth. How much you pay for this? Free? Have you gotten your money's worth already? Good. Okay. So everybody have a seat. Have a seat. So, like I said, I used to work at the zoo, but then I left the zoo since I escaped. But actually, I had 10 great years at the zoo. But I really miss being with the animals. So I decided that I would start rescuing animals that people didn't want anymore. And this was my very first animal rescue. I got him about 15 years ago. So he's an old man. Let's see if you know what this is. It is a chinchilla. Yes. This is Winston, the chinchilla, and he's from the Andes Mountains of Peru. And down there they would speak Spanish. So let's greet him in his native tongue. So everybody say, hello, how are you? Hola, mi amigo. ¿Cómo estás? And he would say, muy bien, gracias. Very well, thank you. So Winston, he is a chinchilla. Here's how you can remember this. Everybody point to your chin. And now get the chills like you're really cold. And say chinchilla. Yep. And he has the softest fur in the world. No other animal has fur as soft as the chinchilla. We have pretty soft hair. Take your hand and feel your own. Pretty smooth, pretty soft. Their hair is 50 times softer than ours because they have 50 hairs per follicle. We only have 1 hair per follicle. Yeah. They still do make fur coats out of these guys. I know. You know how many fur coats or how many chinchillas it takes for 1 coat? 50 times 10. 400 to 500 chinchillas for a full-length fur coat, and they go for about $250,000. I say the best fur coat belongs to the animal that grows it, but that's my opinion, and we all are entitled to our opinions. So, the chinchilla, you know what? We have a lot in common with chinchillas. Boys and girls, if you are a mammal, please raise your hand. We're all mammals, right? Unless we have some extraterrestrials in the house. Welcome to the planet. How many of you like to run fast? So do the chinchillas. How many of you like eating healthy snacks like fresh fruits and vegetables? So do the chinchillas. How many of you like to eat peanuts or sunflower seeds? So do the chinchillas. How many of you like taking a bath? So do the chinchillas. How many of you like taking a bath in a bathtub full of dust? So do the brothers do, and you do too, Isaac, and you too, my friend. Okay, that's a little weird. We should talk about that later. Anyway, these guys roll around in a little bit of volcanic ash, and it helps to dry up the fur, because it gets a little oil on their fur. But isn't he handsome? Yeah. Yeah, those are his whiskers. He's saying, what's going on around here? Do I have any 3rd graders in the house? 3rd graders or 4th graders? What are you? You're 5th grade? Oh, come on up here then. All right. You can touch the chinchilla. Just pet the chinchilla. What do you think? It's super soft, isn't it? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't let everybody touch him because that would be really stressful for him. And he's kind of an old man, so I want to be really careful with him. So thank you. Thank you for understanding that we're just going to look with our eyes right now. Can you wiggle your whiskers like the chinchilla? Let me see your big chinchilla ears. Can you put your big ears on? They can hear really, really well. It helps to keep them safe away from predators like birds of prey. All right, let's all say goodbye to him in his native tongue. Let's say, adios, amigo. And he would say, hasta la vista, baby. And at home, he has a very big cage that he can run around in and jump in. Thank you. You guys did a really good job. Would you like to see another animal? All right. So I believe in positive reinforcement. Oh, come on, you've used it before. So I believe in rewarding kids for good behavior. Do you have good behavior right now, boys and girls? Are you being good listeners? Okay, I want you to promise me something for today. Do you think that you could try your very best to be really good listeners today to moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and nannies? Will you give me a thumbs up if you will try your very best to be a good listener today? and to give them lots of hugs and lots of pleases and thank yous. And my favorite, will you turn to them right now, look them in the eye and say, I love you? Yeah, we need a whole lot more love. All right, well, I brought two sisters with me today. And these guys are, I just got them, oh, it's a future animal handler. Everybody have a seat. Sit down. All right, these are sisters and they get along. They have the same room. Any of you boys and girls have to share a room with a sibling? Yeah? You have to learn how to get along, right? Well, these guys get along really well. Okay, here's her sister. She's a little bit smaller. Very good. He's just wanting to be part of the action. All right, so got a good grip on it. This is Laverne and Shirley. They get in trouble sometimes. Yep. There you go. So what are these guys? Bearded dragons. That's very good. That's excellent. They're from Australia. So everybody say, "G'day, mate." Crikey. Let's put a little shrimp on the barbie. Yeah. All right, so they're called bearded dragons because of this flap of skin right here. That's their dewlap flap. Can you say dewlap flap? And when they get scared, they puff that dewlap flap up. And it gets big and black like a man's beard. And it looks really scary. And that's how they protect themselves. And they also puff up and get big and strong. So everybody, I want you to show me your dewlap flap. Women, you don't have to do this, it's embarrassing. And now puff it up and get really big. Now puff up your whole body. Very good. Boys and girls, if you ever feel scared, then you can puff up and be your really strong, big self. All right, so everybody, let's pretend. Get real big. Yeah, and say, that's not okay. If somebody starts bullying you or pushing you around, you can be big and puff up and be big and strong like a bearded dragon. Try to get them away from you. All right, so these guys have a lot in common with you and I. How many of you like to eat fruits and vegetables? So do the bearded dragons. How many of you like being out in the sun? So do the bearded dragons. How many of you like eating eggs? So do the bearded dragons. How many of you like eating an occasional cricket or superworm? I do. So, you again, Isaac? You guys are weird. So that's what these guys do. Do I have any, what grade are you in? You look older. You second or third? Okay, come on up here. And is that your brother? Bring your brother up here. Because these are siblings. They're related, and you two are related. So you guys can touch the bearded dragon from the head down to the tail. Very good. Say they're a little rough around the edges. But just because they're rough around the edges, they're a little spiky, they're a little different. Does that mean that they aren't lovable? These guys are super lovable. Just because something's different doesn't make it unlovable. In fact, I love being different. How many of you are just a little bit different? Yeah. Uh-huh. It's good to be different, and these guys are really different. So, let's say goodbye to the bearded dragons. Everybody say, good night, mates. All right. Very good. You can. And I have a cage for them back home, and it's just perfectly set up for them with different lights, UVA and UVB lights for them. And they get spoiled. They get to come out and see all you kids. Boys and girls, you did such a great job today. I want you to put your hand up in the air. I want you to turn your hand around, bend it at the elbow, and give yourself a big pat on the back. And now, I want you to stand up and we're going to do the KidPower phrase, and that's how we're going to wrap up the show. So everybody stand up, make the letter K with your body, give me an I love you sign and a peace sign, and say, KidPower! Now I want you to turn around and face that camera up there and say hi to the cameraman. Thanks for being here, Park TV. And everybody, give them KidPower. KidPower! Now point to yourself. KidPower is the power to be kind to ourselves. Now point to everyone else. And KidPower is the power to be kind to others. Now do this one. We're being kind to the whole planet. And everybody give me a big yeah. Thank you, everybody. My name is Rachael. KidPower with Rachael, spreading the love, spreading the kindness. Thanks for joining us today. I have cards available if anybody's interested.